Alright guys, we are back from Lowe's. I just wanted to do a quick video on two items that I bought from Lowe's to help me out with the yard. This Polar trailer CF10, and also the this Troy bilt bagger.
Here it is.
It's a 42 inch, 42 to 46 inch. I don't understand what that means, but here's all the capacities and stuff on it. Basically, I'm gonna show you why I bought this real quick. Because look at this. Look where I live. I rake these leaves already twice, and basically I live in the woods, so I had to do something. So, and this is my like front / backyard, but it's kind of confusing. So, see, I could blow the driveway off with the leaf blower, but raking the grass is a pain in the butt. So we're going to, by the way, Nathan won his championship game yesterday, so congratulations on that. So we're going to put these things together, and I'll do like a review on them, and kind of like show you how to assemble them, and tell you how hard they were to assemble and all that stuff. So, alright guys, hope you enjoy the video. Open the box, and this is what's in it, how they stack it all up. So you got all these pieces, and we'll just have to figure out how to put it all together. Sure, some kind of like gasket seal or whatever. Looks like it comes with some kind of oh, that's the sure, some kind of latch, the hardware. All right, I'll take it all out apart, and then we'll see what we got. All right, so by the way, I forgot to tell you guys that I have the Bronco, the Troy bilt Bronco, and that is what I am putting this bagger system on. So basically you have to mount it to the back of the frame, and I'm trying to figure all that out right now. All right, we're just trying to, I think that's the brackets right there. So, alright, be back with you in a minute. Alright guys, the first step is to take these brackets right here and mount them to the back right here on your tractor with the four bolts that come with it, that look like that. So, and you got one on either side, so you got another one that goes on that side. So I'm going to do that right now. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, just to let you guys know that these bolts are not the frame's not threaded for these bolts, so you just have to twist them in with your wrench or ratchet or whatever you guys are using. So just let you all know that. What?
Can I put it in?
Yeah, let me finish my two. Alright, well, Nathan's putting the other side on. I put that side on. You don't want to over tighten these, because then you strip them out, and then that's your main bracket, so you don't want to strip them out. You got to push really hard on that so you don't strip the bolt out either, Nathan. Alright. Next step to this twin rear bagger for the Bronco Troy bilt is to put these two pieces together like this. Well, this whole bracket assembly. So you basically put them together like that on either side, and then bolt them together. We'll film you in a minute. Everything going all right, Nate? Figuring this out pretty good? You doing all right, Phoenix? Phoenix, sit. Good girl. Shake. Good girl. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Roll over. No, I said roll over. She's like, I don't want to roll over in the leaves. All right. Talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Bye. You put this bracket together right here. It just comes with these hand nuts. The bolt goes in here. I'm gonna show you on this side real quick, and these are the square fitted bolts. So you put it on that side. Put it on that side. Just get this hand screw, and I can't see over there, but just trying to do this pretty quick. Oh, I got this backwards. See, guys, don't do that. Anyways, so let's start this all over again. Anyways, I got the one side. I was just kind of like being in a little bit of a hurry, so I'm trying to get all these leaves up before they fall on me. Just kidding. So turn this screw right here. If I could see it, it would help. Do that. Tighten it up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. And twist that up there. Should be fitted. Gotta hold that one side. Turn that on. Remember, guys, don't really over tighten everything because you might have to take these apart and you don't want to strip everything out. So, all right, thank you very much. All right, the next step is to, right there, is to, this faces those two grooves right here face up, and this goes right here the same way with two more of those hand threaded bolts. So she's gonna hold that for me, my sweetie pie, and I'm gonna get two more of these. 1, 2, and 2 of these. 1, 2. And you just basically, it looks like there's some diodes right here that you put them in. Easier said than done. Put one bolt in there. Let's see the other side. That's pretty good right there because it won't let you kind of like turn them around. It has to go in there. So that's good. Those things are fitted there. Just the same way with the other one. Turn it right there. So far the instructions are pretty good. Go to the other side and put this one in. Seems like it's pulling it apart, which is good. Kind of like gives it rigidness because you don't want this thing to come together and then break or whatever.
Daddy, I found the part for it.
Where? Anyways, so.
Okay.
All right, so we got, it looks like we got the whole bracket, and this goes on the back of this tractor right here.
Okay.
I guess. I haven't really looked at it yet, but I think that goes, actually I think it goes like this.
Because that hole.
All right, talk to y'all in a minute. All right, so anyways, we're back, and sure enough, the way that I showed you was the right way.
It's amazing.
Basically, just take this right here and hang it right there on that. Hang it on those things. I guess these are in place. When you first start on those brackets, those nuts right here are already there screwed on to the first brackets that you put on. These things right here are already put on, so you just hang that there.
Okay.
Looks like it's bolted right up. All right, on to the next step. Basically, the next step is pretty easy. You just put this clevis in hand through the bottom and put the pin in. So I guess to lock it in place. And I wanted to show you guys something also. This is for two different style. Well, no, this is actually for multiple style tractors. If you look at this, I'm mounting it on a 700 series tractor. And then there's also instructions to mount it on all other tractors. So just to let you all know that. And then the next step after that is to install the bagger assembly. So let me figure that out. It'd probably only take a few hours. I'm just kidding. I hope not. And we'll come back with you in a minute. All right, bye. Next step is to assemble the, secure this bagger support onto the existing bracket that we put together. And it says to secure it under B right there. So this slide, I guess, slides around. This slides around, but it's right there. There's B. You got A, B, C, and it said to put it under B. So honestly, don't know what really that means, but the same nut and hand, same nut and hand screw. I mean, same bolt and hand nut to tighten it down. Very simple. So far, everything looks very, very high quality. But just remember, everybody, don't over tighten these things, because if you do, it's not going to tighten good next time. You've got to take this stuff off, and of course, you're probably going to take this off every now and again for some reason.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Anyways, this is the main bag support. This goes on the existing brackets and mounts that we've done. It's very simple. You just take this, slide it over the top. Slide it over the top. It lines up with that hole right there. Let me just make sure that I'm doing it the right way. This bolt goes through this. And then you tighten it with the hand nut.
Okay.
Right there. So far, it's very simple. This is my first time ever doing this, and seems like it's working pretty good.
Oh, it's already scratched up real good. Look at that.
Yeah. I guess I set it on the concrete. Shouldn't have done that. Anyways. Alright, the next step would be, I guess, putting the bags on. So, be back with you in a minute. Alright, so anyways, this is a component for the whole bag assembly. There's all the assembly left that I have to put on. But basically, this piece right here, it looks like it just snaps on to this part right here. That's all it does. It just snaps right on. Watch, it's going to snap right in half, and I'm going to be like, oh no, I broke this thing. So, I don't know. Let's see how easy this thing is to snap on. I'm sure they don't want it to just go on too easy, because then it would fall off. So,
Daddy! Nathan wants to eat something!
Oh, there we go.
Nathan wants to eat something!
I'll be right there.
alright, it's on. And I'll tell you, it's not that easy to push it on, but it's not too hard. I mean, you just have to force it on. So that's good, because you know it's not going to be sliding around and all that stuff. So, got it on. Looks like it's lined up. I mean, it has to be lined up because you got to get it on this front, and then you got to get it on the side, so it's going to line itself up. You could give it a couple knocks, but it's real sturdy plastic. Alright, to the next step. On this that I looked at, it says to have this part, the end of this piece, at that red line. So I don't know what that's for, but you could just hit it a couple times and it will go line up pretty good on that red line. So you don't want to skip that section. I don't know if it's going to interfere with putting the bags on.
Okay.
But alright. Next step is just to put this cover on, and you got to line everything up with this. So it just slides over the top. Slides over the top, make sure everything's lined up. Excuse me, Nathan. And put this on the back side. It's kind of just like a fitting thing. Make sure it all fits right.
Okay.
The base of this lines up with these bars down here, and that's why it said to line that piece up on that side, because it needs to line up with all this right here.
Okay.
This right there lines up like that. That right there lines up to this side. And that's all there is to it. And then I'm sure you bolt it down somehow. Hinge pin, and it says just slide it in right here to line everything up. Then you slide it through all the way in. And that's it. Lines up. I don't know how that's supposed to stay in there. I guess it just stays in there by itself, but maybe there's some kind of like in bracket or something.
Right over here. There, it's kind of dark over here.
So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that this pin over here, this hinge pin right here, slides all the way underneath. And there's two little
It's really dark. There we go. That was with another.
So basically, this pin right here slides all the way, and there's two little loops on this bracket that you have to slide it through, because it's a hinge. So mounts on this bracket through the holes in the cover right here, and then it stops on the other side of that piece of plastic, and it stops on that. So. Alright, just make sure you... Alright, so here we go. This thing's ready to be folded up. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. That goes in. This goes in like that, and it folds up. I guess there's not a stand or anything to hold it up, but see how it's the hinge is right there that we just put in right there. That bar goes to the middle of that. Anyways, the next step would be to, I guess, just drop the bags in. So I'm just gonna grab the bags real quick. Let's see if they're the same size. They look like the same size. Look like it. Probably completely different. I'm gonna mess up. But... So we put that on there. Let's see if that's the same thing. Looks like it. It's the same thing. Put that one on.
Okay.
They look like they're identical on both sides. Put that one on.
Alright.
Alright. Figure out the next step in a second. Okay, so this is the chute, the main chute. Once again, this is the Troy bilt Bronco. This thing's cool because it already has the cutouts on your deck wheel bracket right here. The hole that goes right here, and then this is the other pin for the other side of the chute, and that has a cover on it. It's plastic. When I bought it, I never noticed that, but there it is right there. Plastic cover to protect those threads. Flip this thing up. This front pin slides right into that hole.
Right
and then this other thing just goes right to the back, slides over that. You take your hand nut, I forget what you call that thing, butterfly nut or whatever it's called, and you just tighten it down. And basically, not too tight, everything looks like it lines up good. Now you can have your flow, and it looks like there's some kind of other pin hole right here, but I didn't see anything on the instructional video right there for something extra maybe to keep it a little bit more secure. I don't see anything on the bottom. So,
all right.
Okay, so basically we have all this extra hardware remaining, and what I've come to terms with is that this is that goes on tractors with older deck configurations. So basically, this is a 2015 or 2014 Troy bilt Bronco, and it's basically very easy to hook up. You just hook it up, and you have that one butterfly nut that you use, and that's it. So this is how this goes. This is like a lock that goes there. Locks it down.
Okay.
All right, so the next step would be to complete the assembly, and I'll get back with you in a second once I figure out how to do it. This is some insulator that goes on this chute, and it goes right in the middle of this to seal it off. So there's a piece of tape on the back of it. You just take this thing off, I think. Take that thing off, unroll it like that. Try to do it nice and even. Make sure it's kind of clean. This thing's brand new, so it should be clean. And just go around this thing like that, and all the way to the back. Hopefully it sticks very good, because I don't want it like a year from now starting to come undone and you're like, man, that thing sucks. Anyways, that was the next step. All right, and the last step, you take this thing, just slide it in here like this, like so. Push it in a little bit further than what it's supposed to be sitting at, right there. Slide it over that, this piece right here, down to where it lines up with the cradle for this. It's going to sit right in that groove, right where you put that strip, the insulator strip, so you can get some vacuum on it. And then you take this, close it down, everything should just line up. that, close it down, seals up, make sure everything's sealed up nice and tight, and everything should go good. I'm gonna have my wife, Natalie, test this thing out, and we'll watch her in action on these big leaves over here, and then we'll see how this thing works and give it a rating, and everybody can see if you like it or not. I've never used it before either, so this is all new to everybody. Alright guys, see you in a minute. I also forgot to tell you guys that those bolts for the beginning bracket that go onto the back of the tractor to start out is 1/2 inch, and I used a 6-inch extension or 5-inch and a 3/8 drive. So alright, let's see this baby in action. Here we go. She's gonna try to start this thing up. Alright, it started up. We got a little problem. We might not fit through the gate right there. There she goes. Let's see. I think it's gonna fit. What do y'all think? Let's get all the way over, babe. You got it. It fits. All right, go ahead and start it up right there. She's gonna drop it on number 2 for right now. Crank it up. Let's see how this baby works. Crank it up, baby. Turn the throttle up. Turn the throttle up a little bit. So basically this thing mulches too. So that's a good benefit of having it. It's a double bagger. So like you can have one side, I think it fills up one side at a time or something. As you can see, I mean, it is completely cleaning the yard, which is kind of nice. But I would definitely, just seeing it right now, I would definitely recommend having like a dust mask, because my poor wife is getting it good. So pick it up a little bit more. It's scooping up leaves. It's picking up leaves right there in the front. So yeah. I don't know how that's going to work out later on. But anyways, it obviously works pretty good. But I don't want my wife to die of suffocation, so I'm going to get her off. But we'll kind of work out the kinks. Hey, back up. Do the thing and back up. It's collecting leaves on the front. There you go. She's going to back up now. That thing has a gear. It's not just automatic. See how it's collecting leaves on the front? I'll pick it up one more. I'll pick it up on a 4, because if you have it too low, it's gonna go underneath those leaves and then scoop them all up. So anyways, I don't know how long it takes to fill those bags up, but I guess we'll find out. And also it mulches them up so you could use them later on. So far it works pretty good. Phoenix is like, what the hell are you guys doing in my yard? Alright guys, well, I review it pretty good. Seems like it's worth it. And also, like in the summertime when I mow, it's going to bag the clippings. Keep the clippings out all over the place. Alright guys, talk to you guys later.